Swamp Rebellion. Don't forget to check us out on social media and at DSRtalks.com.
Like Juggernaut from X-Men, you know, like
I'm gonna melt you down and turn you into a cock ring.
Chrome Dome, you know.
Oh man,
the Technodrome from Ninja Turtles.
Holy shit!
I recently watched 1 and 2.
What, the OG ones or the new ones?
The OG ones.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So my favorite part. Okay, yeah, dude. Like I don't know if I feel like I say this often, and I just told Randy like 5 times the same thing.
No, you didn't tell us this.
So, the first movie with Casey Jones is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because of how grungy and dark it is. It's not as funny, you know. It's just rough. And whenever Shredder falls off the roof into the garbage compactor, that's like my favorite part of the movie. Not because Shredder gets shredded, but whenever Casey Jones turns on the fucking garbage compactor and he's like, oops. I thought that was the coolest, funniest things ever.
See, for me, it's when Casey Jones and Raphael was fighting at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, 2 minutes for hooking, 2 minutes for hard sticking. I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
That was
so when I
funny.
would get in fights at school and I'd go to fight somebody, I would go at them and say that, and they were like, what the fuck's he talking about?
In a state where they don't know what hockey is.
Right,
Dude,
exactly.
it just-
I didn't even know what I was saying. I didn't know it was a hockey term. I was just saying it.
There's just rules
What's
in hockey. Yeah.
I was like, why is that fucking golf club so fucked up looking?
Maybe next time you should try, I don't know, cricket?
Yeah.
Of course, you gotta know what a crumpet is to know what cricket is, all right?
Cricket. So that was my favorite scene. So every time something stupid happens at my house, my girlfriend's like in the house, and I just exaggerate it more and more and more every time I fucking do it. So like I'll fuck up and drop something and I'll be like, oops.
And then you should run out and be like, 2 minutes for hooking, 2 minutes for hard sticking.
And my personal favorite.
Why did it turn into
slashing.
Bernie Sanders?
I don't know, but you know what? Too much hard sticking and too much hooking is not good for anyone.
Casey Jones was such a badass.
He was.
But Keno is such a bitch.
Yeah.
I hated Keno.
Especially because his balls were dropping. He was 24 years old.
I know a little about martial arts. Fucking cool. That's what he sounded like.
That's what happens when you try to cast a stuntman to be an actor who later plays in Surf Ninjas.
It makes sense.
Leslie Nielsen couldn't save that flick, dude.
It makes sense. And okay, like so, like the second part of the second movie, and my favorite part is when right at the beginning, whenever like Donatello goes up to that fucking like little pushy thing, like, and it's like a clown. Yeah. That's my favorite part of movies.
Donatello
Like the
is
dumbest,
my favorite
stupid,
one, though.
little detailed shit. That's my favorite.
When you're really little, it's like Michelangelo's your favorite, right? And then as you grow,
he's a party dude. Yeah, he's cool.
every character, like you start to like, and like as I grew, Donatello's my favorite. Like even in the new movies, he's still my favorite.
He's behind the scenes. He's super smart. You know,
Yeah.
like he still could kick some
And
ass,
he's a
but he don't
badass.
want to.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to.
Plus, his staff is so long compared to everyone
I have
else.
that same problem.
Hey, you're gonna need to wrap up your turtle shell. Okay, so even better than the fucking movies is the dubs on YouTube.
Oh my God,
yeah.
yes.
I feel is the whole movie dubbed.
The ghetto ones, yeah.
Yes.
Because, dude, my favorite part of that shit is whenever Shredder calls fucking what's his name? The little bald Asian guy. His little fuck pal.
Tansu. Tansu's his name.
Tansu. But he calls him Hector
Gives him a,
to disrespect the fuck out of
Like
him.
he's Mexican.
Yeah.
gives him a different Mexican name
Yeah.
the whole time. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck your name, Jose. Come here,
Javier.
Hector.
Yeah.
Same dude.
You get an Asian name when you fucking earn that shit.
Clock out.
Tansu, that's his name. Well, his little bitch friend.
He's like,
And the second one, Secret of the Ooze, when they're fighting, you know, they're pumping Toka and Razor full of
Yeah,
shit because
yeah.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
But they're fighting in the junkyard, And I caught one time Donatello hits one of the foot, and all of a sudden, when the dude doubles over, you see that his bow staff is made of rubber, and it goes, and you see it, you just see this black piece of rubber just wiggling like that.
That's how hard he hit him.
No,
That's how big.
He really rubberized the wood.
well,
Yeah,
I've
he
done that
rubberized
too.
it all right.
So, is that rubberized?
Dude, so I mean, like, yeah, you can pick apart shit like that, but Splinter taught him that. That's part of it.
To rubberize wood.
Yeah, he petrified the
He
wood
goes,
by hitting
"Donatello,
him so
you
hard
must
with his ninja
the wood
teenage
so hard
skills.
and rubberized.
His ninja teenage skills were so strong.
And words materialize out the air.
Yeah, dude. I think they were like what, 15, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're 15.
Yeah.
But in turtle years, that's like what?
87. I
Yeah.
think.
Dude, let's see.
Yeah. What's turtle years?
Let it be
Alan?
1 for 1. I'm gonna be so mad, dude. I'll kick a turtle's ass.
It's like, yeah, but they live up to like 900 years old. So like a 15-year-old turtle's actually only one. Think about it. Like dog years are opposite to us by 7 years, but turtles live much longer than we do.
Yeah.
So if they're 15 years old, they're actually probably close to like 400 years old.
Okay. So the problem with figuring this out is the reason why they live for so long is because they don't age as fast
Because
as
they're
we
so
do. Yeah, kind of. So
doesn't get them today.
See, that's what I'm trying to do,
The
dog.
amount-
I know I'm slow, but I'm really just like keeping my energy.
Should slow
So,
the
you
have 2 speeds.
podcast
That's right.
down.
a turtle.
Slow down. Alan.
I like that.
Okay, Jim,
I can
calm down.
operate this as cool.
Hey, what's your name?
That's how
your name,
normally
Flash?
I feel.
I feel like I'm the tortoise from the never-ending story.
Nice. That kind of. I dig it. That was good. So, how did those types of turtles get in New York?
Because some bitches come down here, they put out the fucking turtle traps, they put them on eBay, they send them to the New Yorkers, and then the son of bitches have them as pets, and then they flush them because they can't feed them no more because they're a bunch of goddamn liberals.
Hey, man. I had a more reasonable explanation than that, but that just took the fucking cake.
Yeah, how you gonna follow that one?
I was going to say a turtle farm, but fuck it. He
Ain't no fucking turtle farm in New York. Well, how you grow a turtle?
PetSmart.
Can you imagine a turtle tree?
You gotta think this is happening. Okay, if
And let me tell you something, breeding turtle doves is a fucking lie.
breathing turtle dust.
Turtle doves.
Oh, turtle.
Try to get a dove to fuck a turtle. I tried. I did everything. I played Barry Manilow music. I put extra feed. I made it a cool crisp 97.76 degrees, and the son of a bitch would not even get turned on. Matter of fact, the dove fucking died.
Did you try Michael Bolton music?
I tried Kenny G.
You know what it is, man. I got it.
Bruh, you remember that one song by Kenny G? He goes, "Brr, brr, 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 brr. Once more, you look like a whore." From Titanic, remember? The girl with the big titties out on the sofa who was painting her rosy.
And also, if you agree or you just hate whatever the fuck we say, tell us about it. We like negative shit too. Tell us we suck. Tell us y'all bored. Tell us we're not funny.
Or something that we talk about that maybe is like not that you don't think is right.
Yeah. Are
Like
you?
me, bitch.
Yeah.
Come at me,
And you
bro.
can fact check us. We've been drinking and smoking and shit. We know we're not right on this shit.
Argue with each other.
Phil
in the
makes up
comments.
words. Blanchard adds 10 words into one word and just makes up a new word and then believes that it's a word.
So we're going to call it Blancherisms.
So
I'm all right with that. That's
Blancherisms.
I'm cool with it. I don't give a shit.
Well, look, this is the cheat code though. If you shout at Phil, he'll get mad really easily.
100%.
So yeah, do that.
Yeah, he doesn't respond to that kind of leadership.
Yeah, like, please post us negative shit on our Twitter page at DSRtalks.com and Dank Swamp Rebellion. by doing at PCW3D. That's my personal page, and just say negative shit to me. And we will read them next time we do a podcast, and I will Hulk out.
Absolutely. If you send us any comments that are like super fucked up, we'll read them on the air and give you a shout out because I love that kind of stuff.
Bill Cosby jokes, R. Kelly jokes, Dominer jokes.
It's weird how Johnny Depp makes you think of Robert Downey Jr.
Does it?
It makes me.
Is it because of all the D's?
Maybe. It's because they kind of look alike to me a little bit.
It's like every time I pass it.
Speaking of Robert Downey Jr., I just went to see that Doolittle movie.
How was that?
It was good. It was cool. I was disappointed in one thing.
Why?
So the Queen's dying, and he sets off on this journey, and his wife has died at sea. So he's all depressed, and he's just like fucking off at his animal farm, all secluded from life, right? And things are just like dying around him. Well, he gets a call from the Queen, and she hits him up on his iPhone, and she's like, "Yo, nigga, like you got to go get this shit to save my life. It's called the fruit, the Eden fruit, and it's only your wife knew where it was, whatever, whatnot." So he takes out on this journey. Have you watched the original, and I'm not talking about Eddie Murphy, the original Dr. Dolittle?
Yeah, the white guy in the chair.
He set out on a journey to find a huge sea snail and wound up in that path, not only find the sea snail, but the Luna moth and flying to the moon on the Luna moth. This time, they went into this goddamn cave and they found a dragon, and the dragon was pissed off. And the reason why the dragon was pissed off is because it ate so many people in armor over the years that it was constipated. So Robert Downey Jr. had to take a leek, shove it in the dragon's ass, work it, and this is Disney made this, working in and out, like working out a turd, and literally this thing starts shitting out armor. And it was so happy that it didn't have a stomach ache after all this time. That it
Are you
said,
fucking with me? Are you serious?
I'm not fucking with you. This is the spoiler alert. So all of a sudden, it lets him see the tree, and the tree has this weird looking little fruit. Of course, it's a little orb that has like all these little worm things that are glowing, and it's about the size of a kiwi. And he brings it back, and they think the Queen's dead. She's actually been poisoned by her fucking right-hand dude, and he squeezes the shit in her mouth, and all of a sudden she comes back to life, and she's like, "Thank you, John Doolittle." And that was the end of the goddamn movie.
Just for dragon constipation and its asshole turning into a cheese grater, I'm gonna go see that flick.
Now, I will tell you this: if you get to see Jumanji 2, that's awesome. That is The Rock's best acting, because he actually has to play like he's Danny DeVito. It is awesome.
Dude.
It is so fucking funny. Get you a good buzz on. Go see that fucking movie. You will laugh your fucking nuts off.
Well, there you go. That's back to Arnold Schwarzenegger with twins.
Yeah.
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 So I'm a bitch about like the remakes for all these movies, but I keep saying that I can't wait to watch shit like that, which is 100% remakes.
You're welcome.
A lot of it is just so retarded, dude. Like, even the Jumanji thing, I was hating on it. Then we went to see the second one before I saw the first remake.
Which is still a great film. Pleasantly surprised.
And I watched both of them, and I love them, dude. They're funny as shit. So you just got to take it for what it is. Just like Star Wars, just like anything, you just take it for what it is, man.
Does it make your tits look better?
No, not
I
at all.
tell you what, I don't really trust doctors. Because one day I was dating this old lady, and we was about to get down, we kiss, and I'd play with her boobies sometime and all, but we didn't really go all the way. And one day, I went to put my hand between her legs. I was running on the entire inside of her thighs like that. And she said, "No, Gravon, stop." And I said, "Why, babe? What's wrong?" She said, "Something's going on that day." She says, "Yeah, babe, something's wrong." I said, "What's wrong, babe?" She says, "I don't know, but I gotta go to the doctor." So I brought her to the doctor, and went there, and the doctor told her to get up on the table, and he spread her legs and took her pantaloons off, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at that, and it looks like some bugs crawling on that, it looked like shit, and I said, "Babe, man, you just got the crabs." And she says, "Oh, Gravon, I can't believe you're in here with me. I'm so embarrassed." And all of a sudden, the doctor came walking in. And he sat down between her legs, and he looked. And he said, I said, Doc, I said, look, just save me the $45 for the copay. I know she's got the crabs already. He said, McGrovon, she ain't got the crabs. She's just a virgin. She's got fruit flies and her cherry's rotten.
For a second, I thought you were about to say it was crawfish season.
Oh man.
Ouch.
No, that's when your crabs have herpes.
Oh, so that's the difference.
Oh shit! The crabs have herpes
That's
on them.
right. That's right. Sometimes you turn the crab over and right around the vagina, they got the little fucking sores on that. You know that.
So is that why you bite off the head and suck?
How you gonna bite a crab's head off? A crab don't even have a head.
You
can tell this son of a bitch is from up north. I can't eat no spicy food. I can't eat no the head of a crab. There's no head on a crab.
Like, think about it. Its face is connected to its body.
Mm-hmm.
Head of a crab.
It's two eyes.
There's
and
no
like,
head.
It's two eyes and a little bubble maker.
Head.
What if that's not a head? It's connected to
It's
the
a
body.
head.
It's
It has eyes. It has a head.
only it's a head only if the whole body is its head.
It's a crab face.
Phil's defending.
Put that in the
his
comment
sexuality
section. Make sure
every
y'all
time.
put Phil's gay. He likes that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
if you want a Twitter poll, we can do that.
Hashtag Phil's gay.
God, not even trying to be creative with it. You're the creative one.
I like facts. I like facts. I got me some facts.
So I mean, speaking of rings, did y'all see the new Sonic movie?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Liked it.
Classic Jim Carrey.
The restyle was good.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to hear about it?
Yeah, fucking right.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, too
so
bad you're
sure.
gonna hear it anyway.
Well, bruh,
don't give
you
a
ain't got a
shit.
fucking choice. It's called the Dank Swamp Rebellion. Spoiler alert.
I mean, right.
So we're gonna fucking spoil it whether you like
I
it or
mean,
not.
dude. Okay, look. I
But
like.
why would you not give a fuck about something that's Sega to begin with?
I like Sonic.
The
I just don't
only
give a
thing-
shit about the movie.
the only
Well, you
thing from
should.
Sega worth a fuck.
I like Sonic. I like Robotnik. I like Tails. I like Knuckles. But that's it. I don't really give.
I was worried about going
the
into
little
this.
animals inside the thing he saves. That's cool. I like the little
Yeah,
animals.
they didn't do all that.
The little squirrel bitches and stuff.
Cheem cheese or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
or
chum cheese.
No, what are the little teardrop looking fucks from the Sonic universe?
I don't know.
Teardrop looking fucks.
You got the
No,
computer.
dude. Sonic the Hedgehog.
You got Google, nigga. Shit.
So okay.
all right, so this is where I was gonna. I
animals.
thought I was gonna be disappointed. Is I really thought that I was gonna be upset about Jim Carrey playing Robotnik, but actually he was pretty awesome, especially because they gave me my way. Meaning at the end, he gets sent to, Sonic traps him and sends him to another world of the mushroom world, and he becomes
Eggman.
he becomes Eggman. So, and he doesn't get fat at first. They actually show him with a big wiry mustache, which is awesome. The special effects were sick. I'm glad that they did change the way he looked from the original drawings of him because it was fucking great looking. Like,
awesome.
it had some cool humor. And bro, like whenever he figures out that his powers are like fucking he's way faster because when he gets angry, he fucking, has that lightning speed shit.
Yeah.
Like that's badass the way they depicted that shit. Also, he starts calling Robotnik Eggman way early in the fucking movie because all of his little drones are shaped like eggs. So when he opens up his truck, all these little butt plug eggs come out and float around, little egg vibrators, and they follow him around and shit. That's all his little drones.
Oh, so that explains the
Eggman.
how they're gonna tie the Eggman thing in into Dr. Robotnik.
Sonic calls everybody something like the cop is
Lord.
Donut Lord.
Donut
He's a
Lord.
smart
Donut Lord. Because he
Sonic
sits
is a smart ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Has
he-
an attitude.
Right.
He's like,
he's like
fucking hedgehog.
he's cooler than Mario because Sega.
100%.
Right.
Who isn't?
I did like that they at the very end, if you watch past the credits, all of a sudden a ring portal opens up, Tails hops out.
Tails.
Does Tails look like Tails?
Amazing.
Yes.
It's so badass because they actually show him. It's not like one of those weird trailer things where it's like they show the back of his head and nothing else. They show him.
They show him.
He's looking for Sonic and has a meter that can find him. and he jumps off the cliff, and his tail splits, and he helicopters down into the fucking town.
Like this? This is right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
That's
I
pretty close
can't
to
get
it.
into this.
It's awesome.
I can't do it.
You're gonna have to.
I never will.
I'm gonna let you borrow my Blu-ray.
I'm gonna borrow it and never watch it.
You will
And
watch
I'm gonna
it.
tell you I'm gonna watch and lie about it and be like, dude, it was tight, and then never talk about it.
You would love it. And the thing is, dude, I like the fact that it was made by Sega, because
Okay,
that
that's
makes
cool.
that makes
it
me
cool.
believe
It wasn't like bought out by Sony
No.
or
Right.
some shit.
it's a Sega production, which makes me believe they're gonna have more Sega titles come out,
Okay,
which
I
would be
mean,
cool as shit.
I'm good with the concept. I mean, the Mario movie was cool, right?
Dude, the Mario movie kicked
For its
ass.
time, it was
its
like
time.
I liked it when I was a kid. I watch it now and I'm like, what the
I'll
fuck,
give it that
man?
for it.
Yeah, I still watch it now and be like, hell yeah.
Dennis Hopper.
It's so
Dennis Hopper is a
bad.
badass.
So what'd you think about Sonic, Phil? What's the deal?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
pleasantly surprised. I was happy to finally see Jim Carrey be Jim Carrey again, because he had like a little weird spill in the late 90s or like mid early 2000s where he's just off his fucking rocker. No, if you're a fan of like Living Color back in 1990, any of the Ace Ventura Pet Detective movies, or him as Riddler, you're gonna get the classic flair Jim Carrey back in this.
He's like
That's
way
cool.
over the top.
Absolutely,
And
like there's a scene.
I like. Okay, I mean, that's probably what would make me end up watching it.
That's the whole reason why I wanted to go see that. I'm like, not because it was a video game movie. I'm like, okay, I saw the trailer. I fell in love with Jim Carrey's character persona of Robotnik, and I'm like, okay, this feels old school Jim Carrey. I'm gonna watch it just for that. And he did not disappoint. There's a scene where he's playing with himself in his man cave trailer, and the sheer energy that he had of just programming, dancing, and all this stuff is just, he was just so animated. It was refreshing to see him going back to his roots.
So being that we've been talking about games a little bit on this episode, how cool would it be to imagine if Dank Swamp Rebellion was an RPG game?
Go.
it should be a tabletop.
So I want us to all go through each other with what our attributes would be and what skills we'd bring. I'll go first, since I brought it up.
Okay.
Y'all could have time to think about it. One, I'd be a warlock for sure.
You give yourself too much credit to go on.
I literally have a hood on right now, and it's black. So just saying. I have tons of special attack. My physical attack is very low, but I'm a ranged attacker. You know, I'd watch over the whole group with our healer, and I would have lots of ranged AoE types of stuff. So I'd be the first person to get past if we were fighting hordes. I'd probably have a couple spells that would heal, but not really so much our team. It'd be like an AoE heal that would heal up the party, but on the outside, it would hurt the other people
Like
that are coming out.
necromancy, essentially.
Yeah.
Healing through damage done
Right.
and like blood everywhere.
And like my spells would be like from the swamp spells, like almost like I would summon.
Yeah, you'd put the gris on them and shit like that.
Exactly. I would put the gris.
every time.
I would pop up some gris cypress trees and they'd fall on 'em.
Ooh, that'd be badass, bro.
Yeah.
I'd play that fucking game. Me. Yeah, get me about 290 lights in me. I'm ready to go.
I would be considered a special attack, special defense, and speed type warlock.
That's badass.
That's what I think I would provide for the team.
See, personally, I would be like a mage that was half healer. And what I would do is I would be known for being super cunning. And my biggest attribute would be what's called, I would baffle them with bullshit. When they would come at me, I would tell them fucked up shit and get them all confused, and then I would just walk away and go hide. Now wait. While I'm hiding, all right, I have this special lettuce. And once your health gets to a quarter of a life bar, I throw this rolled up lettuce at you, and it starts to burn immediately. You inhale this lettuce, 150% life, bro. Like through the fucking roof life.
Max stats,
Everything.
big buffs.
Zelda's got a long cooldown.
Now,
So
the
you're
thing
you're
is,
a cleric.
but also I'm a little absent-minded, so I don't always notice the life bar. So you gotta let me know, like,
Cleric.
Nag, I'm fucking up.
Cleric.
You're
Yeah.
100% a cleric, and you have some special attack moves.
My first special attack move is I build a little hut made of mud and sticks,
Dome of protection.
3 feet wide. First of all, I know magic can't get through it to me because magic can never penetrate 3 feet of swamp mud and buskios.
Especially ones that are possessed.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
My other super badass attack is I would have a cane pole, and on one end of the cane pole, I would have a knife taped to it, and I would stab them through the walls as they would come at me.
So you're balanced pretty heavy on physical attack and special attack. But
My whole thing is this:
Yeah.
I would want the team to go fight while I stay in the hut and smoke. And when y'all, like I said, when y'all need to get smoked out to get your health back,
Pass me that shit, nigga.
I'll throw one to you. Then we good.
So okay, yeah, you holding down the fort.
Yeah.
You made the fort.
Hell yeah.
You're holding it down. And anytime we need health,
He's got all the res scrolls and the potions.
We
and the
retreat.
fucking-
We retreat back.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask. You just go.
No.
You just need to
don't
go.
even
I
knock.
sit there and I read the scrolls and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck does this even mean?
And I run in and I'm like, I need a fortify scroll code. And you're like, I think it's this one with the blue sticker on it. I don't fucking
you
know.
pull it down, and it's all typed out MS-DOS prompts.
It's like, what the fuck
What am I
is
supposed
this?
to do with this?
What
Like-
game are we in?
It's like
Show it to the demon. They all just light on fire. Wrong spell, but it fucking did something.
CD/fuck up the demons.
Yeah, it worked.
So, okay, we got our warlock, we got our cleric.
Okay. You got one, Phil? Or you want
Cheer-
me to go?
the cheer squad.
The cheer.
No, man, we need some physical
I
brute.
say we need a tank.
Yeah, we need
Do
some.
Okay,
y'all want me to
actually,
be the tank?
like,
I would want
seriously?
you to be a Balrog.
Absolutely.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
You could even be Zangief. Shit.
Oh, if a Balrog and Zangief made a baby, so a Balrog with a fucking purple mohawk.
Done.
So
I'm in.
Bangief.
And instead of nipples, you have 2 stainless steel points. Huge fucking points as nipples.
Oh, dude, you could be half android too.
No, that's
That's a
already
hell
too
of a
much.
tank.
I was gonna say like a dwarf bard, but fucking hey, that looks badass right
Yeah,
there.
dude, that's a hell of a tank.
That's more you than a bard. You gotta be able to
Yeah,
sing to be a bard.
Yeah, fuck a
Yeah.
bard.
Well, it's like he's a dwarf, so get enough like drinks in me.
You're taller than everyone here.
Well, see,
You
that-
can't be a dwarf.
Yeah, sure.
That's not fair.
Or you could just be like a retarded lumberjack wielding a fucking axe.
That just like literally
There we go.
windmills.
His special attack is a big blue ox that comes and skull fucks you with his horns.
And that's
Exactly.
his baby.
Yeah.
That's my babe.
Actually, it's a whale. He has
Since
a
once again, in playing a game, Phil has deeply disappointed us. Go ahead.
with his very
You
imaginative.
never cease to fail disappointing us.
I said dwarf bard, and he's like, "You're too tall." I'm like, "Fuck you!" You know.
You can't be a dwarf. You're like 6 feet something.
Yeah, this has to be realistic.
Yeah, dude. We're trying to stay to true.
I identify as a tall midget. Okay, sue me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, watch it. That's what I identifies as.
Oh, so that makes it true. My bad.
Tall
That
midget.
looks way cooler to me. Just saying.
I agree.
This is one of the things you summon. You're just a skinny faggot in a cloak. This is one of the things that you summon.
Don't touch me.
I'm just glad to know that Halen has my back.
I'm
Thank
so
you,
proud.
Halen.
Wouldn't that be cool if that had been the song?
Throw a fag to your witcher.
And it's just a joint fight in there.
Anytime you hear throw a fag to you, Witcher, reach up for the joint. It's going to be there for you.
I'm so frail.
That's actually what they call cigarettes.
It's a
in-
fag.
in
Yeah.
Europe.
So it works
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Fag me,
Pass
bro.
me a fag, please.
Fag me.
I would be some kind of rogue
I
working
was
from the
a-
shadows.
you have to be
man.
a rogue.
Like that's
Yeah.
that's always been my fucking thing.
You would
Like
You would definitely be the rogue technician.
Yeah, I always like the mechanic of taking like some kind of weird grenade thing that you might make in your weird little fucking smoke hut that you got going on over there. Like some kind of smoke bomb, going to
It'd be a
sneak
weird
over.
smoke
It's just
bomb.
be
Yeah,
like
and
a
like setting
bud.
it off in their pocket.
It is
and, fucking running
completely
away,
like
you know?
confuses them as soon as it
Hell
blows
yeah.
off.
And then all of a sudden they all freaking out, and I open the little door and I'm like, indica sativa blend, bitches.
And all it does is just it applies sleep.
Everybody's passed out. You heard me?
We don't even need to kill them no more. Let's go. Are there-
THC gum is coming at you. You heard me?
All right, Cody, unpack the fucking hut. We gotta get out of here.
I could also see Halen as an executioner, where as the team's fighting, he just has a platform. And as people get injured, they just drag it over to the platform. He's dressed all in black with the hood like that. And he has whatever tool he wants to finish off the job.
Hell yeah, I'd be down for that. That seems like the funnest fucking job on the battlefield.
Would you like
honestly.
a drill?
so
Like
you,
what a quarter-inch masonry bit?
you would
Start at the knees.
you would put them to sleep. I would take my powers and bring them to you.
And the
you would just
Balrog would drag him over there.
No, see, this was gonna be mine right here. The bard dwarf. I'm like, how badass is that? Come on.
Yeah, but fuck a bard.
But what does he do?
He pushes a barge back and forth because he's fucking lazy. He's lazier than the fucking mage in the fucking hut. That's what he is.
Yeah, he strums a lute and dances.
You know what's the game? We have to keep Phil alive because he has no fucking imagination about this shit, and that's the point of the game.
It's just literally just Phil with no powers at all. The three of us are all dressed in all
We'll call
RP
it
gear and shit.
unimagination.
Yeah, the game is to inspire Phil to have an imagination.
It's just an escort
Like, it
quest.
starts out with
the whole
Phil.
fucking thing.
And everybody's character is like super awesome. It starts out where Phil's character has to evolve. It starts out as a guy that's wearing a polo and a pair of jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, he gets a cloak and a cape and all this other cool shit, but that's how he starts out. The guy with a polo, some blue jeans, and a fucking iPad.
It makes sense. It's just like Pokemon. I mean, they're cute when they start, and then they just get better and cooler.
Yeah.
right.
Into
I'm
a,
not cute. I'm fucking adorable, man. Get it
He'll
right.
do like the singing barge pushing bard, and then a couple months and then he's like, I hate working for Sam's Club, so I'm going to get a real job. And then that'll be the end of that, and he'll quit that fucking job, realizing, no, you can't sing, and then he'll start to be the Balrog that he fucking was born to be.
what he should have been and shouldn't have denied in the first place. It makes sense.
Stop filing down your horns, man.
That's what she said.
Don't don't be Hellboy, man.
How many times have you fuckers killed me on this damn show? I feel like I'm an immortal. That's
10,
my
12.
character. It's like I'm like the Dorian Gray of D&D.
That makes more sense.
You can die as much as you want. He can res you.
Yeah,
Just has this like undead.
he's
fucking-
unkillable.
Dude, did you not just hear I have joints that will heal you?
I can't do that anymore because I have a grown-up job, motherfucker.
In the game too.
In the game too.
Phil can't have fun because he has a real grown-up job.
We're all drinking meat and smoking blunts, and we're like, ha ha ha, fucker.
And I'm
That's
like,
why he's so pissed off in the
my
battle.
Fuck, man, I want to get high.
He has no fucking chill. The whole time.
Dude, not even Zoloft. Like, nothing. No Paxil. No fucking Xanax. No
I
nothing.
can't do any of the fun shit anymore.
This sucks. Who would have ever thought that you go to school for all that time and then to get a job to draw shit on a computer screen? Like, you can't smoke weed.
God.
Like, you have the most amazing mind, and we want you to fucking put this on a computer screen
Because it's
for.
dangerous to smoke
Yeah,
weed and draw.
So what was
That's
the?
not.
So
we
what was,
don't want you to do that.
So
That'd
what
be
was the
bad.
supposed illegal thing that you were doing that was keeping you fucking sane to get your education? Oh, that thing? No, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
The creative side of you, that all has to go away now.
That just means you can't ever lose any HP.
Dude,
Because if you lose too much HP, you die. And if you can't get healed by the lettuce of our cleric,
And I grow my own lettuce.
cleric
holy
lettuce.
lettuce.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, first pick.
Look at her.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
That's what you look like in the hut.
That's awesome.
Who needs some healing?
Dude, it's like if
You look like Zombie from fucking
I was
Pee-wee's
gonna say
Playhouse.
Zombie. If Zombie was a pothead.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
What do you
So,
mean? If was a pothead? I'm like, what?
Okay, so now that we figured out,
This is the logo outside the hut.
It's a head of lettuce that says we smoke in bowls.
that's what it says, like right on that hut, and you could read it, and it intimidates the fucking
Yeah.
enemies. So we figured out all our attributes. We figured out our characters.
You guys
What are we?
suck.
What are we fighting?
Demons.
We're fighting liberal arts majors.
There we go.
You're listening to Dank Swamp Rebellion. Thank you for listening to Dank Swamp Rebellion. Check us out on DSRTalks.com.
So you gotta let me know, like,
Cleric.
Nag, I'm fucking up.
Cleric.